Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Thank you for coming in to. We are going to be talking about some just insane updates in this whole case regarding Darriynn Brown and a new set of charges that have been filed against him for a completely different case. Darriynn is being accused of trying to kidnap another toddler back in February. Um, it's quite shocking. Hey, Centel. So let me share this out for you guys so you can see this. Let me take this overlay down and we will get started. Done. There we go. All right. I shouldn't be having any kind of connection issues. What's really going down? Oh. appears I'm having some sort of connectivity issue. I'm not sure what's going on here, but hopefully we'll be able to get through this. If not, I'm going to have to figure something out. Um, but it looks like we might be okay right now. Um, Sorry about that. If this continues, then I will come back tomorrow, and we will continue this. But what I really want to get out to you guys is that there are new charges that have been levied against Darriynn Brown. Darriynn Brown is being accused of trying to kidnap another child in February, a 2-year-old toddler, actually. And so I want to just show you some of these news clips. But we know that Cash Gernon's death has been ruled a homicide by the Dallas County Medical Examiner's Office. They announced this today that his cause of death was from multiple stab wounds. Now, the new charges of burglary and injury to the elderly are from a previous incident that happened in February. According to a Dallas police report, officers responded to a home off Florina Parkway on February 8th. This is the same street that Cash Gernon lived on. After getting reports that Darriynn Brown, 18, had entered a home without permission because he was looking for his unknown girlfriend. The report said after Brown couldn't find her, he tried to take the homeowner's infant granddaughter until she was returned, I guess his unknown girlfriend. The homeowner was hit in the forehead while defending his granddaughter, and soon after, Brown left the home. This is in the report. Now, the victim in the February incident told WFAA, which is our local news, ABC here in Dallas, that Brown broke in. The woman who was caring for Gernon at the time, Monica Sherrod, came down the street and said that the suspect was having a mental episode and needed an evaluation. Did y'all just hear me? So Monica Sherrod has been absolutely lying to us. Never met him, that he was just a friend of her kids, of her son or whatever. And then now all of a sudden we're finding out through police reports. This is documented in a police report that Monica Sherrod came down to this man's home and intervened and told this man that had been hit in the forehead, who was trying to defend his granddaughter from being kidnapped, that Darriynn was having a mental episode and needed an evaluation. The relationship between the woman caring for Gernon and Brown is still not known, though the victim in the February case said she told him that her home often serves as a safe place for troubled youth. Now this changes everything, doesn't it? Police arrested Brown, but the victim said he went along with her wish and asked that he receive that evaluation. Brown was then taken to the hospital for the mental evaluation and then later released. In a brief phone call Friday, the woman, Monica Sherrod, who was Gernon's caretaker, said she later told the February victim after his incident that Brown was violent and troubled. Roughly 3 months later, Cash was found dead. An affidavit from police said that video from inside the home on March 15th showed a man identified as Darriynn Brown by police picking up the sleeping boy, and they do mean May 15th, by the way, and carrying him from the room. This is just insane, unbelievable, breaking news, in my opinion. And to find out that Monica Sherrod intervened in another attempt where he attempted to kidnap a 2-year-old child. And this shows that their relationship is much more than what Monica has let on. Monica has been lying to us. On top of that, she's been accused by the family on the mother's side of putting up GoFundMes. All Trevor, the father who brought his children to this woman's home, you've got Trevor Gernon and his sister, Ashley Marcoux, putting up GoFundMes, claiming they needed $5,000 by today to help for transportation, funeral costs, and living expenses for the surviving sibling. But yet, the mother of Cash, Melinda, Mindy Seagroves, clearly has a legitimate GoFundMe, and she's asking for the same thing, money for the same exact thing. So, she has raised $13,000, and she had a goal of 10,000, and she exceeded that goal. And I would be extremely leery of donating anything to any GoFundMe raised by Trevor or any member of his family. So tell me this: if Monica Sherrod knew Darriynn Brown so well, then how well did Trevor know Darriynn? See, there's a lot that's not being said here. There's a lot that's not being told here. And this is unbelievable breaking news. And Monica Sherrod absolutely needs to come out and make a statement on this. I'm serious. You intervened in a situation where he was attempting to kidnap a 2-year-old child, saying that he was having a mental breakdown, Monica?
Who police say kidnapped 4-year-old Cash Gernon in mid-May. Now Brown faces new charges following a February incident where police say he...
I think my connection is really having some problems. So I think I'm going to have to come back tomorrow to finish this video, and I'm cool with that. I just
broke into another home nearby. The victim in the case told WFAA Brown said after breaking in that he was looking for a woman who didn't live there. The victim said Brown then attempted to grab his granddaughter before Brown hit him in the face. Dallas police responded to the February incident too. He now faces 2 new charges: burglary and injury to the elderly. Darriynn Brown's alleged break-in in February was a little more than 3 months before police say he kidnapped 4-year-old Cash Gernon. Now, the victim in the February incident told me just minutes later the woman who was caring for Cash Gernon walked down the street and said that the suspect was just having a mental episode and needed to be evaluated. So that suspect, Darriynn Brown, went in for a mental evaluation and was later released. A little more than 3 months later, Cash Gernon was kidnapped and killed. In a brief phone Friday, Cash's caretaker said she told the February victim after his incident that Darriynn was violent and troubled.
So she
New
admits
details
to
are known
this
about the relationship between Cash's caretaker and the suspect. The victim in the February case said she told him that her home was a safe place for troubled youth. Darriynn Brown remains in custody, facing multiple charges after at least 2 break-ins and the death of a 4-year-old. In Dallas, I'm Alex Rozier.
Darriynn Brown's attorney said the state hasn't officially filed the case with the district attorney. He said he is anxiously awaiting the state to file the case so he can view the evidence and start defending the 18-year-old. He wants to make it clear his client says he is innocent.
Is coming out, and he is claiming that he is innocent of these accusations. Okay. This came out today. Actually, I'm going to show you this. It's, in this country, although we all know it's really you're guilty till proven innocent, you still are, subject to those laws of you are innocent till proven guilty. Although you and I both know that's not really how this works. But he is claiming he is innocent of this situation. And I, 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 you guys, remember what I said in the very first video that I did on this topic? Hey there. Hey 702. Hey Absolute. Hey Abso. Remember what I said? That house that he sure seemed familiar. Trevor Gernon's it questions him even more, it scrutinizes him even more. And Monica, oh my gosh, if you thought you were in a hot seat before, you are definitely in a hot seat now. And those Daily Mail interviews that you gave, oh my gosh, now we see how fake you are. We see how much of a liar you are. I cannot believe this. I honestly, guys, I cannot believe. Hey, 55. Thank you for the new subscription. I am so angry. How you see how this woman tried to play all of us as if she didn't even know him. She came out first. It was she didn't know who he was. Then it was um he knew her son, and then it was she warned him and told him to stay away from her family. And it's like this relationship they supposedly didn't have has slowly grown and become bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and now we realize how close they really were. And it is unbelievable. I definitely am going to come on live tomorrow. I'm going to schedule the video tonight. This one's not going to be long. I had no intention of this being long, but I really also too if Madness hears this, I would love to have him on the platform tomorrow, sometime during the afternoon. I would absolutely love to have his and hear his opinion and his commentary on these new developments, because this, Madness and I, we talked about Monica Sherrod. We talked about how okay, guys, I'm really sorry about that. I seem to be having connectivity. It looks like I'm having some connectivity issues, so I'm going to go ahead and just say this quick and I'm going to jump off. I'll schedule a live for tomorrow. if you are able to join me tomorrow for, just a little short time to discuss your thoughts on these newest developments, I would love to have you on the show. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this live because I'm having some technical issues. I just, guys, I cannot believe this, but I can. I had a suspicion. I knew something wasn't. Knew that Monica wasn't being